Alright, once again, giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham Mokwakodash, double honors to the apostles, our teachers and elders of Great Millstone, right, that really rule well. Salutation to you men that push this word in sincerity and in all truth, right. This is a small piece of GMS Trinidad, Brother Koda, come once again to give our edificational vid and hope that it be edifying unto the house of Israel, right. Tonight the lesson entitles Eve, right, known as the daughter of Zion, now murders the fruit of her body through Esau's deception, right. So I just want to bring this first precept here where it says, Isaiah 58:1, it says, cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgressions, and the house of Jacob their sins. And that is the reason why the prophets outside there, you understand, that is the reason why we're putting up videos day in and day out, right, showing the house of Jacob their sins, you understand, showing that the nation of Israel have transgressed the laws of the Most High, you understand. That is why we out there breaking down strongholds, you know, and basically sorting Esau up through the power and strength of Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham Mokwakodash. You understand? Because we could do nothing without the spirit of the Most High, you know. I want to bring our next precept in Jeremiah 28:8. It says, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. You understand? And that is why, again, we out here prophesying the evils of Edom, the Edomites. You understand? We out here prophesying the evils, and our own people have turned a deaf ear unto the words of the Most High, because all we are just Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahweh Shai's mouthpiece for now. You understand? That is what the prophets are, the mouthpiece of the Most High. You understand? And our own people has turned a deaf ear unto the words of the Most High. That is why the Most High will number you people unto the sword. You understand? But not to stray too far from the topic, right? Basically, you women have become vile, right? Evil and wicked even towards the fruit of your body. You understand? And it's basically because of you people depending on the white man, depending on the devil. You understand? That he beguile you once again. You understand? Because in the beginning, this devil beguile Eve, you know, into following after other doctrines that they was not supposed to partake of. You understand? So this is Genesis 3 verse 1, and it says, the serpent was more subtle than any beast in the field, right, which Yahweh had made. Reading on, it says, and he said unto the woman, yea, had Yahweh said, ye shall not eat of every tree in the garden. And the woman said unto the serpent, we may eat of the fruit of the tree of the garden, but of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, Yahweh said, ye shall not eat of it, neither shall ye touch it, lest ye die. And the serpent said unto the woman, ye shall not surely die, for Yahweh doeth know that in the day ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be open, and ye shall be as gods, knowing good and evil. You understand? Deception of that devil, right? Verse 6, it says, and when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, and that it was pleasant to the eyes, and a tree to be desired to make one wise, she took the fruit thereof and did eat. You understand? And it shows you that you women are always quick to do evil. You know, always quick to set your foot into evil things. You understand? And basically, the serpent, because people thinking that this serpent is a snake. No. You understand? The serpent is not a snake. Right? It was actually the white man, Esau. You understand? Because to prove that, let me get this scripture in Psalms 58 and 3. Right? Alright, Psalms 58. This is Psalms 58, verse 3. And it says, the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Right? And this was a lie that the serpent, the so-called serpent, spoke unto Eve, that made her sin, that made her transgress. You know? Yeah, this was a lie. Shows you that the wicked are estranged from the womb. And what does the scripture say in Job? The scripture say that the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. You understand? And we will see who is that wicked. Let me go to Revelation 20 verse 1. Right, this is Revelation 20 verse 1. It says, and I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit, and a great chain in his hand, and he laid hold on the dragon, because there's a scripture in Revelation tell you of the red dragon, and we know red goes back to Esau. Esau came out red and hairy. Who is the red and hairyish people on the earth today? The Edomites. And the scripture tell you that Esau was the father of the Edomites. You understand? So basically this word is like a puzzle that you have to put together. You understand? And the only men could put this together is the apostles of Great Millstone. You know, and the men under them that basically Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai poured out his spirit upon. You understand? Yeah, because the scripture tell you, how will you learn if you don't have a teacher? You have to have somebody to teach you this word. Right, reading on, it says, the dragon, the old serpent, right? But the scripture in Genesis 3 and 1 tell you, the serpent, you understand, was more subtle. You understand? And that is way in the beginning. You understand? So Revelation now refer to that serpent in the beginning as the old serpent. You understand? The old serpent. Because it was years to now. You understand? Yeah. Right? So it shows that basically it was a man that beguiled Eve. And it's the same thing going on today. Right? Because you women, right, aborting all their babies, basically killing all their children, killing all the seed of Israel. And that is a very wicked thing. That is a wicked thing. You understand? That is a wicked thing. for you to drink a vile substance to kill the unborn life inside of you. That is something really wicked that you women doing. You understand? But let's bring this in Jeremiah 2, Revelation 2, verse 14. You understand? And it says, Jeremiah 2, verse 14, but I have a few things against thee, because thou hast dared them that hold the doctrine of Balaam and Balak, of Balaam, who taught Balak to cast a stumbling block before the children of Israel, to eat things sacrificed unto idols, and to commit fornication. And that is what Esau doing today to you women, and you women in had a mindset to know this. You understand? He's causing a stumbling stone, and basically putting a stumbling stone before you, and basically allowing you to sin against the Most High, because it's a wicked thing to kill your own children. It is a wicked thing to kill your own children. You understand? And that is what Esau doing, because he told you that it is good to abort your children, and how you feeling that is a good thing. You understand? But it tells you that the serpent was crafty. It tells you that Esau was a cunning hunter, which means that he's strategic. You know, he know how to plan his thing to get what he wants. You understand? And that is what he doing unto you women, because he tell you that is a good thing. But his whole thing is basically to control the population of Israel. You understand? Yeah. And how you women giving into that. And then you women talking about, oh, men supposed to respect all you. Why man supposed to respect all you and all you wicked as hell? You understand? Wicked as hell. Because basically everything that is wicked and everything that is sinful, all the transgressions, you women give into that as nothing. Right? Proving that all is the weaker vessel. You understand? You women give into sin daily, and it's like nothing for all you. You understand? Esau has cast a stumbling block before the children of Israel. Right? Basically, he put guns in the ghetto. Why you think he put guns in the ghetto? You understand? It is all for him to control the mass population of Israel. You understand? Because he put guns in the ghetto so that Jay could rise up and kill his brother, which we see going on rapidly in Trinidad today. You understand? You dumb Jakes, right, are taking the gun and killing all your own brothers, right? Because I have heard these Elamites and all are wicked too, you know? Because I work with one, and I heard him say, when I see, because he does call us by this byword nigger, he say, when I see a nigger kill another nigger, me and my family does laugh at all you. And that is the mindset of these other nations. You understand? That is the mindset of these other nations. Right? Esau, he put cocaine in the ghetto. All these things that they have Jake down, to have Jake lower than the white line. And you people giving into these things and not being mindful of what already going on. You understand? You people giving into these things. You women are wicked as hell. Wicked. You understand? Look, just a few weeks ago, we had this wicked festival, carnival, right? Which is praising a god named Bacchus, right? We even have an entertainer named Destra, and what she called herself the Queen of Bacchanal. You understand? Because the name Bacchus go back to Bacchanal, and she called herself the Queen of Bacchanal. showing that you women are nothing but wicked on this side. You understand? She called herself the Queen of Bacchanal, which meaning that she's the whore of Bacchus. Right? And what you women did concerning that festival, you women dressing things that men see in your breast, see in your vagina, seeing things that your husband alone supposed to be seeing. You understand? And then telling men that you deserve to be shown respect. You women are wicked as hell. How you deserve to be shown respect when you don't even respect your own self? You understand? But not to stray too much, you know. Basically, you women, you know, disrespect your husbands, right? Passing through the streets and seeing women cursing their husbands, disrespecting their husbands. You women are out of order. And that is why the Most High is going to bring destruction on you women to pour them back in all their place. You know? Yeah. Yeah. To pour them back in all their place. You understand? You women are wicked as hell. You know? And the Most High will put all in all their place by basically raining destruction upon you women. This is Deuteronomy 28 verse 56. Alright? 28 verse 56, it says, the tender and delicate woman among you. That is how you women were. But now you women are like beasts. You women have become beasts. Right? Reading on, it says, the tender and delicate woman among you, which would not adventure to set the sole of her feet upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness, her eye shall be evil towards her husband. And that is you women, showing that all your eyes evil towards all your husband, going out there and sexing another man. You understand? That is being evil. That is an evil thing to do to your husband. Because in a woman's lifespan, she's supposed to only know one penis, which is the penis of the man that took her virginity, her husband. You understand? But it shows that you women have no respect for your own self. It shows that you women are wicked as hell. And basically the days are coming that destruction will come upon all you in its full intent. Right? To pour them back in all their blasted mind. Because all their outer order. Reading on, it says, her eye shall be evil towards her husband of her bosom, and towards her son, and towards her daughter. And yeah, because I watch a video where a Jake woman, an Israelite woman, now abort a child. She now murdered her child and was happy about it, singing and dancing up her ass. I wish the Most High did kill her, because that is a real wicked thing to do. You understand? You now murder your seed. You understand? And you happy about that. You happy about that. Right? Because the scriptures say that her eyes will be evil towards her son and towards her daughter. Right? It doesn't only mean that when the child come out 5-6 years, you're treating the child bad. You know, you're evil towards your son or your daughter. It also means that From the time a man ejaculate inside of you and that process of life start to form, because the man's sperm is basically life. You understand? From the time the man put that sperm into you, right, is life, right? And for you to take a morning after to kill that is murder. That is murder. That is murdering your seed, murdering your unborn child. You understand? You women are vile. You women have become nothing more than garbage. You understand? Due to the deception of Esau, because you believe in all the slave masters. You know, Esau is a dog. You know, and you women can't see past the deception of Esau, right? Because when he give you a morning after and tell you, put it in the pharmacy and tell you that take this, right, to abort your child, you understand? Basically he telling you to kill all the seed of Israel, and that is what you're doing, killing the seed of Israel. You women are out of order. Right? You women are out of order. Because coming down to verse 57, it says, and towards her young one that cometh out from between her feet. That's talking about your unborn child. You understand? That's why the scripture say, seek ye of this book and read. Right? You women that just want to whine all your ass in church for the pastor. You understand? But all you do, open the scriptures and read and understand it. You understand? Yeah. Because even research shows that Israelite women are the biggest majority of women that abort children yearly. You understand? Millions of babies or they abort yearly. Right? Research shows that. Right? Research shows that. I got a scripture in Lamentation. This is Lamentations 4, verse 10. Lamentation 4 verse 10, it says, the hand of the pitiful woman have sodden their own children. They were their meat in the destruction of the daughters of my people. You know? Yeah. Or they're killing all their own children, treating all their own children bad. You understand? The destruction of the daughter of my people. Right? You woman were tender and delicate, respectful, you know, loving all their husbands, respecting all their husbands. That was you women. Now you women have become nothing worse than a dog. You understand? Because all they have no respect for the man and basically no respect for themselves. Because look at the way all they dress. Look at the way all they dress, and all they dressing all their young daughters the same way. You understand? Basically, because having on this shows a priest attire, a prophet attire. This is how the prophets go out and preach the word. You know, a fireman wear a fireman's garment, a policeman's garment, a doctor's garment. And the things that you women dress in, right, is a harlot's garment. Because a woman's body was not to reveal to no man except it be her husband. But you women have totally strayed from the path of righteousness. You women have totally strayed from that path. You understand? You women have strayed from the path of righteousness. Only to do wickedness. Alright? Yeah. This brings me now to my last precept in the same Lamentations 4, read from 3. Right? It says, showing that you women are so wicked. Right? It says, even the sea monsters draw out the breasts. They give suck to their young ones. Right? The daughter of my people is become cruel like an ostrich in the wilderness. You understand? Or they become cruel because what they're doing, or they're buying formula where Esau concoct in his lab. You understand? Which basically when you give that to your child, it breaks down your child's body. You understand? It allows your children to be weak. You understand? Because look at the children that are growing up today. They are always big and fat and bloated up. You understand? And that is from all the formula that you people buy in the groceries. You understand? Esau wants nothing good for the house of Israel. Think about it. If you have an evil slave master, you really think that evil slave master will do good things for you or give you something good to eat? No, he'll give you the worst of the worst. And that is what Esau doing. Right? That is what Esau doing. Right? You women, because I've seen Jake women doing that. Right? You women rather squeeze out that milk and throw it on the ground. I've seen a Jake woman doing that, squeezing all the milk out of she breast and it running on the ground, than to stick that breast into your child's mouth and give your child sufficient thing to drink. You know, give your child rejuvenating liquids to drink. You rather squeeze that out of the ground. It shows you how wicked you women are. Right? But when great calamity come upon you women does always run to the men to be genuine and loving unto all you. You understand? But it wouldn't happen. So this time you women blood are going to be upon all you. You women are going to be trodden down as mire in the streets because of all your wickedness. You understand? You women are disgusting. You know? And in respect to the sisters who basically trying to follow this truth and trying to keep themselves in order, kudos to you. You know, keeping the faith. You know? But you women who have forgotten Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, you women have become disgusting and vile. You understand? And basically when the men of the Lord see all you, they turn their stomachs to see the way all they dress, the kind of vile things that comes out of all their mouth. You know? Yeah. You women are out of order. You women are out of order. And the days are coming where Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai is going to visit great destruction upon you women. Right? The scripture says, she that is my enemy shall see it, as she be trodden down as mire in the streets. That coming for you women. You women who like to watch the prophets and talk shit about them, that coming to you women. Always going to be trodden down as mire in the streets. Yeah. So with that, I want to give all praises once again to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem Akwakadash, double honors to the apostles of great millstone that rule well. Salutation to you men that push this word in sincerity and in truth. Right? This is Brother Kodah saying until next time, Shalom.